Hey guys, how y'all doing? Okay. Welcome to our impression video of Dauntless. Just as a note, I've never played a Monster Hunter game before, so I won't be comparing the two games, because I've never personally experienced Monster Hunter, so I can't compare. I am aware it's an alpha, just to let you guys know. I know it's an alpha, I just wanted to give you guys my impression on how it is so far. So, to quickly summarize Dauntless, it is a behemoth hunting, resource gathering, equipment crafting game with an art style that reminds me of Torchlight. The way the game works is you start in a central hub called Ramsgate. There you can craft or upgrade weapons and armor, accept or hand in quests, open up aether cores, team up with friends, and select which behemoths you want to hunt. Quests is pretty simple. They either kill behemoths or gather items like certain resources or potions. I should have been paying more attention to the main quests, but I stopped reading them at some point. I felt the quests were pretty much saying the same thing, giving the same excuses to go and kill behemoths or to gather resources. There are two ways you can obtain resources to craft items. The first is going out onto a hunt and gathering plants or ore veins that you come across. Different islands will have different resources on them. The other method is to slay behemoths. When you kill a behemoth, you automatically loot some resources, but you will also obtain an aether core, with rarities ranging from common to epic. At least epic is as high as I've seen it go. Opening up aether cores in Ramsgate will grant you random assortment of resources based on the behemoth you obtained it from. Using these resources you can craft weapons, armor, lanterns, and consumables. When it comes to crafting, you can craft different sets of armors, which can provide bonuses such as reducing dodge energy cost. Certain upgrade stages may further these bonuses or provide new ones. Certain weapons can be crafted to have an aether element in them, giving them an elemental bonus to their attacks. I'm not 100% certain, but so far I haven't seen any weapons give bonuses like armors can, just upgrading them will increase attack power. There are only 4 weapons during the alpha, and most likely the beta as well. Each weapon also has a unique special ability. The hammer is slow but powerful. Its special ability is a shotgun/cannon blast that can be used during attack combos. It also grants the wielder a boosted jump, which is my favorite thing about it because it makes me feel like Nora from Ruby. It's fantastic. The axe is also slow and powerful, however, it is the only weapon to have charge attacks. The charge attacks are a single strike that can be held to grant more damage the longer it is charged for. It is tough to hit with, as most of its charges require the behemoth to be standing still. The axe's special ability is to strike with an aether blow, as well as increase your damage for a short duration. The sword is a combination of speed and power. Its special ability is similar to that of the axe's, where it strikes with an aether attack and increases damage for a short duration. The chain blades are the speed weapons. They allow for the most maneuverability and hit the behemoth as much as possible. The special ability has 2 different uses. The first will allow you to pull yourself towards the behemoth, and the second will allow you to backflip away from the behemoth if you're in melee range of it. These have been my main weapons during the alpha, as I feel the axe and hammer are too slow for my taste, and I thought they were more fun than the sword. Overall, I am happy with Dauntless's combat. They seem to have fixed a couple issues I was having in the last patch or two, so the only current issue I'm having at the moment is getting stuck in a behemoth's legs and not being able to dodge out of attacks because of it. The character model sometimes interacts weirdly with the behemoths. Sometimes I get pushed on top of it, or I just kind of go through its legs or tail. Sometimes I do question how it was hit from an attack, but I'm sure that will all be cleaned up by the time of its release. One thing I really do like about the combat is hitting a behemoth sounds fantastic. The feedback you get when you strike makes you believe your attacks are doing something. It makes you want to attack more and won't make you question if you're even capable of taking down these guys who are several times your size. Speaking of sound, I only have one issue with the music in-game. Ramsgate has nice and chill music, as every place you go to hang out should. Even the island's music is nice and calm, which I like quite a bit. However, the combat music I feel needs some work. It doesn't give me the impression that I'm fighting a behemoth. It doesn't invigorate me or pump adrenaline straight into my ears as I would have expected. It lets down the combat a little bit, as the combat mechanics are rather enjoyable. The visuals of Dauntless give off a very good and happy vibe. The environment is very colourful and bright, and certain areas of the island are just amazing to look at. The way the light emerges between the trees and other certain areas is just spectacular. I really do love looking at them. The art style gives off a more cartoony vibe, which suits the game's colours really well. The quality in Ramsgate is lowered to help deal with the amount of players, even though there don't seem to be a great deal of other players in the same instance. but I know they're working on that, and I'm sure it'll be quickly optimized. The UI to the game also needs some work. It's not cluttered, and the HUD barely takes up any screen space, which is good when fighting enemies who are much larger than you, but I feel the social menus need more feedback. There's currently no way to tell if a friend is online or offline, and you can still use the same commands no matter if your friend is on or not, such as sending them invites. Also, leaving the party via the social menu was a bit confusing to begin with, because after clicking leave party, the button was still there, it didn't disappear. So it left me confused for a moment as to whether or not I did leave the party. Thank you guys for watching my impression video on Dauntless. Again, just to reiterate, I do know it's an alpha, there are going to be bugs, they are going to be fixed pretty quickly. I just wanted to show you guys what I thought of the game so far. So let me know what your thoughts are, and thank you all again for watching.